After producer Mark Wahlberg reveals that he might end up directing a movie in 2018, Wahlberg is in theaters now as former CIA man Fletcher Chase and Ridley Scott's All the Money in the World. Like co-star Michelle Williams, Wahlberg returned for free to do reshoots after Scott replaced Kevin Spacey with Christopher Plummer. Wahlberg's other big late 2017 release, the poorly reviewed Daddy's Home 2, is closing in on the $100 million mark at the box office. This summer, Wahlberg starred in Transformers: The Last Knight, his last appearance in the long-running franchise. The multi-talented Wahlberg's showbiz career took off in the 90s with his pop music act Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Wahlberg, however, would play down his white rapper origins when later working to establish himself as a serious actor. His breakthrough came early on, in 1997's Boogie Nights directed by Paul Thomas Anderson. Wahlberg has spent the last 2 decades bouncing back and forth between big-budget fare and smaller prestige pictures. Thus far he has received 2 Oscar nominations, for Best Supporting Actor in The Departed and Best Actor in The Fighter, but has yet to win the gold. Wahlberg is also a major player as a producer, developing his own starring vehicles, often with his friend Peter Berg as director. Speaking to Collider, Wahlberg has revealed that he will now take the next step in his career and direct his first feature film. The actor says his directorial debut could go before cameras as early as 2018. He won't offer specifics, but says the movie is set in Wisconsin and is based on a true story. Wahlberg reveals he showed the movie's script to his friend Peter Berg and is worried Berg may want to direct the film himself. Wahlberg's recent starring vehicles have mostly seen the actor playing everyman heroes thrust into life-threatening situations. In Lone Survivor, Wahlberg played Marcus Luttrell, a wounded Navy SEAL who dragged himself 7 miles through the Afghanistan desert with a broken back. He played heroic oil rig worker Mike Williams in Deepwater Horizon, about the catastrophic 2010 Gulf of Mexico oil spill. In Patriots Day he played Tommy Saunders, a fictional police officer involved in the investigation of the real-life Boston Marathon bombings. Mark Wahlberg won't cough up any details about his planned directorial debut. However, if he stays in the lane he has recently established, one can imagine the type of movie it will be. Then again, perhaps he will veer out of that lane and not play a taciturn regular guy hero in an action-oriented true-life story. Maybe he'll give his comedic chops a workout. Whatever he does, you can bet he won't be talking to trees again, or rapping in his Calvin Kleins. Source: